Hey guys, what's going on over here? It's Davey Boy. Welcome to Stories from the Garage. I'm still recording from the garage, guys. I'm keeping it real right now. I'm self-quarantining myself for the most part. City officials have decided that they are going to have all the coffee shops and all the restaurants basically to be for takeout only, and I think that's a good idea to stop the virus. They are also promoting for everybody, actually they are advocating for everybody to stay at home. If you can work from home, please do so. I would recommend it, that way you can just avoid this madness and stay healthy, still stay safe for your family, for your beloved ones. And yeah, so last weekend, oh, by the way, how was your weekend? I'm completely forgetting that it was the weekend. It all feels the same right nowadays because of Corona. Everybody's at home, and for the most part, I'm working nowadays, so it's work from home now. So there's no distinctive thing between home and work. And yeah, so how was your weekend? Did you do something fun? If you did, what was it? I want to know. I really want to know. Please let me know. Mine was great, actually. I went on Saturday snowboarding, and it was off the chain. I was learning about hillside and toe side maneuvers. That was awesome. It was a lot of fun, but at the same time, it was super hard. And oh goodness, somebody's moving in now. I hope they don't have Corona. Yeah, because they are going on the elevator and they're going to pollute it now. Hey. Oh well, anyways. Yeah, it was fun. I had such a great time. The slopes were fully empty. It was crazy to see it all empty. I couldn't believe how empty it was, actually. The lodges were closed, and the lifts, they were just going around in circles with no one on them. And yeah, I basically witnessed the last weekend of the resorts and the parks being open. I guess we can still go if you have a snowboard and the snowboard equipment. So if you guys have any suggestions at all, please let me know. I would really like to know, because I'm seeing all these prices online, and it seems pretty expensive. The cheapest one I think is $400, and honestly, under this economy and how the market is going, that's a huge commodity at this point. It's something that I'm not willing to spend money on unless it's I can see myself spending up to $350 on entire equipment. I'm a beginner, I don't need anything fancy at all. But yeah, no, this weekend was fun. It was so much fun. I felt like I was in a way like a Zamboni because almost all the time I was just swiping all over the snow, because I kept on falling like a maniac, and the snow was like crazy. I couldn't believe it. It had just snowed the night before, and the snow was powdery and it was very fine. So it was actually very easy to slide on it. It was fun for sure. And I ended up having so much snow that I think I had more snow in my pants after falling down so many times than the actual mountain had a snow on itself by the time I was done with the whole thing. I fell down on my head, I fell down on my shoulders, I fell down on my knees. I fell down on my ass. By the end of that, I ended up having to buy a full, I guess, 2,000 pounds of icy hot, and that was very helpful. Like, most people were buying, or at least trying to buy, Purell or some kind of hand sanitizer, and I was there buying icy hot. It was really funny, and I started to make this joke, just telling people, yeah, you know what, like, you should just use. I basically heard that icy hot is as good as hand sanitizer for your disease. And the reason why I was doing that, I know that's an asshole-ish move. All right, I know that's pretty asshole-ish of me, but man, seriously, like, you have all these people that have literally hoarded the entire supply in the U.S. of everything. You know, there's no toilet paper. There's no hand sanitizer. I can understand the hand sanitizer thing. You know, it's one of those things that, yeah, well, I mean, it's a commodity right now. If you have invested into that, good for you, by the way. You're probably making tons of money. But I mean, toilet paper, seriously, guys, like. And today I went to the supermarket again. Like, it's kind of like something I've been doing recently. It's kind of like I have to walk around for a bit, and then my girlfriend and I end up taking walks, and we always end up stopping by the supermarket before we come back home. And it was crazy to see how things were starting to run short. And I was like, holy smokes, this is crazy. You know? I felt like, man, like, what are we doing? You know, it's like, I mean, I understand, but if you were not cooking before, chances are that you're not going to be cooking even afterwards, you know, even after the whole thing. Like, if we get self-quarantine and all that, I'm pretty sure you'll find a way in order to order food, guys. So, to all of you mother effers that have been hoarding the stores, please leave something for your fellow neighbors. You know, like, we need to eat also. Yeah. Shit, I think I should have been more cautious about the whole thing and just hoarded the store earlier. You know, like, shit. But yeah. And how about this guy? What do you guys think of this guy that basically ended up buying, I think it's like 17,000 boxes of, I believe it was Purell or whatever hand sanitizer he ended up buying. And then like he ended up selling it at a ridiculous price. I think he was selling it at 10 or 15 bucks per bottle. I was like, dude, that's a pretty asshole-ish move. You know, I mean, isn't that how the stock market works anyways? Like, he just saw the opportunity and he took it, right? I mean, that's how everything is. Like, if something's going low and then you see that something's going to go bad, you just take advantage of it and boom, you go big for it and then you gain something, right? And now this guy, I think he's getting banned from Amazon. Oh man, that's super crazy funny. What if he has to order now some Purell for himself? Oh, Jesus Christ. I wonder if they would actually... How is he planning on selling all that, by the way? If you are listening to it, please let me know how much you're selling it by. Because, like, I need some Purell myself. Alright? And I'll pay you. I'll pay you some money. I'll pay you $5 per bottle of Purell. How about that? Alright? So, if you're listening to my podcast, you can make some money. I'm just saying, you know? And you have Purell, of course. Not only listening, but if you have Purell or any hand sanitizer, don't hesitate. Send me an email. I'll buy some Purell or hand sanitizer. why do I keep on saying Purell? I guess it's because the brand is like so popular. It's like, it sounds like pure, you know? But yeah. And yeah, this guy basically, he ended up taking it all home. And now he has the whole batch of hand sanitizer in his, I guess it's in his bedroom. I don't know where he's storing it, but good for the man. You know, he has enough to even drink it, you know? And apparently, some drunk dudes are actually starting to take it. And this drunk dude actually was saying that it was the best jelly he's ever had, you know? Hand sanitizer. So, good for him. But hey, buddy, you're supposed to put it on the outside, not on the inside. Just FYI, you know, because you're not gaining anything by drinking it. Just for your information. Please be careful. Do not drink any of that. Be safe on that end. And yeah. So besides that, yesterday they had the presidential debate. Well, not the presidential, the Democratic debate. And it was really cool to see Grandpa Joe basically sweeping the floor with crazy Uncle Barney. Barney's like crazy. I mean, he scares the crap out of me with all his ideas of, well, I didn't really say that, but I did. But in any case, socialism rules. Dude, you know what? You're talking about socialism. Guys, by the way you are seeing the stands and the shelves in the supermarket, the way they are right now in our country, that's the way they are in a socialist country almost always. All right? Especially with all these 21st century socialists. All right? Then when it comes to Sweden, you know how people talk about all the beauty about the Nordic countries and how their socialist economy works. Guess what? IKEA and the owner actually decided to take the headquarters of IKEA back to Sweden because taxes are actually much better over there than they are over here. So just to give you a sense of how much worse it would be if we get more taxes added to our asses, you know? So just think about that before you go vote, you know, because all this socialist BS that people are claiming to be good for you, believe me, they are not. Unless you like to be in this nonsense that we are having right now where people are basically just like fighting over toilet paper. Oh my Lord, seriously. Like, I feel like I'm in a third world country a lot of times because of that reason. I don't have anything against third world countries, by the way, because I come from one and I love that country for sure. But, I mean, socialist economies are going to definitely do that to us, guys. Just putting it out there, you know? And, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, they are saying that, now they are saying that Grandpa Joe sounds more presidential. And I guess he finally understood that he was running for president and not for the Senate. Yeah, somebody finally told him that. And that's good. I'm glad that they told him that. You're not running for the Senate, sir. You're running for the presidency. And that's fantastic news. Yeah. And another thing that's pretty crazy is how President Pumpkin keeps on saying all this nonsense. I'm glad that they actually are starting to get realized, and they are finally starting to listen to scientists in the sense of how bad things are regarding Corona. And honestly, like the news media on both outlets, super liberals and super conservative, they both are assholes. They are just trying to sell the news no matter what. That's why they are like trying to alarm us. Just be pragmatic. Use your own judgment to come up with news. And honestly, like, I would strongly recommend you guys to just use some different type of outlet other than CNN and Fox News. You'll be doing a very good service to your mental health, which, by the way, is getting to be pretty crazy since it's March Madness and we don't have basketball. Oh man, March Madness without basketball. And it's madness because it may be the end of the world. Speaking of which, I actually got myself an end of the world cake that I'm enjoying little by little, piece by piece. It's part of my end of the world supplies. I just love messing around with people in that sense because it's kind of crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure that we are going to get over it. We are going to move on from this. We are going to survive, and we are going to come out of this as humanity, united, stronger, and with a lot more strength to live on. And we are going to look past this and really think about how far we have come through together as the world became one for once. You know, that's impressive, and I know that we can do it. It's awesome, and I've been just throwing around all these tantrums about the end of the world. And on the elevator, I was actually in the elevator with my beautiful girlfriend, and we were going upstairs, and then this neighbor comes in, and then my girlfriend was asking me, "Hey, what are you gonna do with your cake?" And then I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Yeah, are you gonna eat it?" Well, I have to celebrate it first because it's my end of the world cake. So I'm gonna have it first with my end of the world ribs. Yeah, so I basically ended up making pork ribs too because I love pork ribs. And yeah, and I made that this weekend, and it was really funny how this guy basically couldn't stop laughing about that, given the current situation and how events are developing. And yeah, so the stock market dove again, and yeah, I mean, it happens, you know, like, what can you do? Like, I've lost so much money that I probably actually owe money at this point. You know, that's how bad the market is doing right now, at least for me. But I have faith. I have faith that one day we will actually have a good leader and not a pumpkin up there. So, yeah, for sure. We have to be able to get through this, yeah? And we will. We'll come together as one, and we'll push through. Because this is America! Pound, pound. Just like our friend, I think it's Danny Glover, whatever his name is. The Childish Gambino guy. Yeah. How he basically sings that song, "This is America, pound, pound. This is America, pound, pound." You know, we'll come through this, pound, pound. This is America, pound, pound. We'll come through this, pound, pound. Yeah. And to the rest of the world, man, like, keep up. You know, I know that things are kind of darkish right now, but hey, we've been through wars. You know, like, our grandparents were asked to go to war in their 20s and 30s. We are being asked to stay home. So, just to give a perspective of how things are right now, you know. So, in order to save our grandparents, please just stay home. If you have to leave, please let that be for a really, really darn good reason, you know. Otherwise, get your butt back at home, man. You know, stay in the house, please. You know, you don't have to be walking around, and you're not on vacation, all right? You are trying to save the world by doing your due diligent I guess, cooperation to the whole agenda that we have right now, which is basically to try to slow down the growth of the coronavirus. So, yeah. And just keep living. Keep living. Enjoy every moment. Just enjoy your pets if you have any pets, man. I've been having fun with my cat, Well, it's my girlfriend's cat, but anyways, I've been just playing around with him. He's really funny, actually. Yeah, he has this tiny head and this big ass body. It's really funny. And yeah, hopefully one day I'll post some pictures of him. He's really cute. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a blessed week. I hope this week gets better. And for crying out loud, please believe in science. 1 + 1 = 2, guys. If you guys don't believe in science, you guys are basically saying that 1 + 1 is not equal to 2. Seriously. So just believe in science and things will come through. And I'm out. And what else can I say? Let's get going. If you know any kind of a snowboard that you would recommend, please let me know. Send me an email, send me a message on the YouTube channel. I would appreciate it. I may go snowboarding again next weekend if Corona allows. If not, well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to wait until the next fall to enjoy more. But yeah, I'm out. Peace out, guys. Bye.